The room is dim, the kind of dim where shadows cling to the edges of furniture like whispered secrets. A single candle flickers on the table, its flame swaying as if caught in a draught no one else can feel. The air smells faintly of aged leather and rain-soaked earth, carried in from the storm raging outside. A man sits across from you, not you, but someone like you, his eyes sharp, glinting with a knowing that cuts through the haze. His voice, low and deliberate, carries the weight of centuries. He leans forward, fingers steepled, and says something that makes the hair on your neck stand. Power is not taken, it is given. And love? Love is the subtlest power of all. You don't know why those words hit you so hard, why they feel like a blade slipping between your ribs, but they do. You're caught, suspended in the moment, wondering what he means, wondering why it feels like he's talking about her, the woman who's been on your mind, the one who's left you questioning everything. The storm outside howls louder, rattling the windows. But the man doesn't flinch. His gaze holds you, unyielding, as if he's peeling back the layers of your thoughts. He's not just any man. You know his name, though you've never met him. Niccolo Machiavelli. The name alone conjures images of cunning, of strategies woven like tapestries, of a world where every gesture, every word, is a move in a game you didn't realize you were playing. But this isn't about politics or war. Not tonight. Tonight, he's talking about something far more dangerous. The heart. Specifically, hers. The woman who claims to love you. The woman whose actions you've been dissecting, replaying in your mind like a puzzle with missing pieces. Does she love you? Truly? Or is it something else? Something calculated, something you've missed. Machiavelli's lips curl into a half smile, not warm but not cruel either. It's the smile of someone who's seen the world's underbelly and lived to write about it. You want to know, he says, his voice like gravel underfoot, if her love is real. You want to know what binds her to you, what makes her stay, what makes her choose you over the chaos of the world. He pauses, letting the silence press against you. The candle flickers again, and for a moment, you swear the flame bends toward him, as if drawn to his words. There are signs, he continues. 7 to be precise. 7 things a woman who truly loves you will always do, not because she's weak, but because she's chosen you as her king. And in that choice there is power. You lean forward now, despite yourself. The storm outside fades to a dull roar, and all you can hear is the cadence of his voice, the rhythm of his wisdom. You're not sure if you're ready for what he's about to say, but you know you need to hear it, because love, as he's about to show you, isn't just a feeling. It's a strategy, a battlefield, a dance of wills, and if you don't understand the moves, you're already losing. The mystery of her heart, why she stays, why she fights for you, why she sometimes pulls away, hangs in the air like the scent of rain. Machiavelli's eyes narrow, and he begins. Listen closely, he says, because what I'm about to tell you will change the way you see her forever. And with that, the candlelight seems to dim, the world narrows, and you're pulled into a truth you didn't know you were searching for. What makes this moment so gripping isn't just his presence, though it's undeniable. It's the contradiction at the heart of it all. Love, the thing you've been taught to see as pure, as selfless, is being dissected by a man whose name is synonymous with manipulation. How can love of all things be Machiavellian? How can the woman who looks at you with soft eyes, who holds your hand in the quiet moments, be playing a game of power? And yet, as his voice weaves through the air, you start to wonder. Maybe love isn't just emotion. Maybe it's strategy. Maybe it's both. And maybe, just maybe, the woman who truly loves you is the one who's mastered both. The storm outside is a distant hum now, and the candle's flame steadies. Machiavelli leans back, his gaze never leaving yours. Shall we begin? He asks, though it's not really a question. You nod, because there's no turning back now. You're about to learn the 7 things a woman who truly loves you will always do, according to the master of power himself. Machiavelli's voice softens, but it doesn't lose its edge. The first sign he says, is that she chooses you deliberately. Not out of desperation, not out of convenience, but with the precision of a general selecting a battlefield. He lets the words hang, and you can almost feel the weight of them settling into your bones. You think of her smile, the way she tilts her head when she's listening, the way she seems to see you when no one else does. But was it deliberate? Was it a choice? He continues, his fingers tracing the edge of the table as if mapping out a plan. A woman who loves you doesn't stumble into you. She doesn't fall into your arms because she's lonely or because you're the safest option. No, she sees you, your strengths, your flaws, your potential, and she decides you're worth her time, her energy, her heart. This is no accident. It's a calculated act of will. You think back to the moments that led you to her. The way she seemed to appear at just the right time, the way her presence felt like a gift you didn't deserve. But Machiavelli's words twist that memory. Was it fate, or was it her? Did she see something in you that you didn't even see in yourself? He leans closer, his voice dropping to a near whisper. Understand this. Love is not a passive thing. A woman who truly loves you has weighed you against the world and found you worthy. She's not blind to your faults. She's chosen to embrace them. This idea feels both empowering and unnerving. You've always thought love was something that just happened, a spark that ignited without warning. But Machiavelli's perspective is different. It's strategic. It's intentional. He tells you about the psychology behind it, how a woman's mind works when she's truly invested. She's not just reacting to you, she's observing, analyzing, deciding. She's asking herself if you're the one who can stand beside her, not just in the easy moments, but in the storms. And when she chooses you, it's not a fleeting whim, it's a declaration of intent. He paints a picture of a woman who knows her worth, who could have anyone but picks you. Not because you're perfect, but because you're hers. This choice, he says, is the foundation of everything else. Without it, the other signs don't exist. A woman who loves you, he says, is not a leaf caught in the wind. She's the wind itself, and she's chosen to blow in your direction. The candle flickers as Machiavelli shifts in his chair, his eyes catching the light like polished obsidian. The second sign, he says, is that she defends your vision, even when the world doubts you. His voice carries a hint of admiration, as if he's speaking from experience, though you know he's not. This is the voice of a man who's studied power in all its forms, and now he's turning his gaze to the power of loyalty. A woman who loves you, he explains, sees the world through your eyes, not because she's weak, but because she believes in what you're building. He talks about the psychology of loyalty, how it's not blind devotion, but a calculated alliance. She's not just standing by you, she's standing for what you stand for. Your dreams, your ambitions, your vision of the future. She guards them like a sentinel, even when you falter. He tells a story, not a personal one, but one that feels universal. A man with a dream, mocked by those around him, dismissed as a fool. But there's a woman by his side, her voice steady, her gaze unflinching. When others laugh, she doesn't. When others walk away, she stays. She doesn't just support him, she fights for him. Not with fists, but with words, with actions, with the quiet strength of someone who knows the value of what he's chasing. You think of her again. Has she done this for you? Has she stood up for you when you couldn't stand up for yourself? Has she believed in you when you didn't believe in yourself? Machiavelli's voice cuts through your thoughts. This is not about flattery, he says. She's not here to stroke your ego. She defends your vision because she sees its worth, and she'll protect it even when you're too weak to do it yourself. This sign, he explains, is about dominance, not over you, but over the chaos that threatens to pull you apart. She's not just your partner, she's your ally in a world that's always testing you, and in that alliance there's a power that even the greatest kings would envy. Machiavelli's smile returns, sharper this time, like the edge of a blade catching the light. The third sign, he says, is that she challenges you to be better, not out of cruelty but out of love. The words land like a spark in dry grass, igniting something in you. You've felt this before, haven't you? The way she pushes you, the way she doesn't let you settle for less than you're capable of. He leans back, his hands folding in his lap, and begins to unravel the psychology of challenge. A woman who truly loves you, he says, will not let you stagnate. She sees the man you could be, not just the man you are, and she'll push you toward that even if it means discomfort. This isn't about nagging or criticism, he clarifies. It's about a deeper kind of respect, one that demands growth. He talks about the dynamics of power in relationships, how a woman who loves you isn't content to let you coast. She's not here to coddle you, she's here to sharpen you. Like a swordsmith tempering steel, she knows that pressure creates strength. She'll call you out when you're slacking, question your choices when they're weak, and hold you to a standard that sometimes feels impossible. But it's not impossible. It's just higher than you're used to. You think of moments with her, arguments that left you frustrated, conversations that forced you to confront parts of yourself you'd rather ignore. Were those moments of love? Machiavelli nods as if reading your mind. She challenges you because she believes in you, he says, and in that challenge she's giving you something no one else will, the chance to become the man you were meant to be. The room feels smaller now, the air thicker, as Machiavelli's voice takes on a quieter tone. The fourth sign, he says, is that she guards your secrets as if they were her own. There's a reverence in his words, a recognition of the sacred trust that binds two people. This isn't just about keeping quiet, it's about loyalty so deep it becomes a fortress. He explains the psychology of trust, how it's the currency of any meaningful relationship. A woman who loves you doesn't just hear your secrets, she protects them. She knows the weight of your vulnerabilities, the things you've shared in the quiet moments when the world felt too heavy. And she doesn't wield them against you. She doesn't use them to manipulate or control. Instead, she locks them away, a guardian of your truth. Machiavelli's eyes darken as he speaks of betrayal, of those who use secrets as weapons. A woman who loves you, he says, will never do this. She knows that your trust is a gift, and she honors it. He tells a story of a prince who confided in his lover, only to have his secrets spread like wildfire. The betrayal destroyed him, not because of the secrets themselves, but because of the trust that was broken. A woman who loves you, Machiavelli insists, will never let that happen. You think of her again, the things you've told her, the parts of yourself you've laid bare. Has she kept them safe? Has she proven herself worthy of your trust? Machiavelli's voice is steady, unwavering. This is not just loyalty, he says, it's power. The power to hold your heart and not crush it. Machiavelli's gaze softens, but only slightly. The final three signs, he says, are the heart of it all. They are sacrifice, listening, and staying. He speaks of sacrifice first, not as martyrdom, but as a willing choice to put you first when it matters most. A woman who loves you will give up something of herself, time, comfort, dreams, if it means lifting you up. Not because she's weak, but because she sees your worth and believes in the future you're building together. Then there's listening, not just hearing your words, but understanding your silences. She listens to the things you don't say, the fears you hide, the dreams you're too afraid to speak. She hears the rhythm of your heart and responds to it, not with judgment, but with presence. This, Machiavelli says, is a rare gift, a power few possess. And finally, staying. A woman who loves you, he says, stays, not because she has no other options, but because she chooses you, again and again, through the storms and the silence. This is the ultimate act of power, he explains, the power to remain, to build, to endure. She's not here for the fleeting moments, she's here for the long game. The candle is burning low now, its wax pooling on the table like tears. Machiavelli's voice is softer, but no less commanding. These 7 signs, he says, are not just actions. They are proof of a woman's love, woven into the fabric of her choices, her loyalty, her strength. He leans forward, his eyes locking with yours. If she does these things, chooses you deliberately, defends your vision, challenges you to be better, guards your secrets, sacrifices for you, listens to your soul, and stays through it all, then you have something rare, something powerful, something worth fighting for. You feel the weight of his words, the way they reshape your understanding of love. It's not just a feeling, not just a moment. It's a strategy, a choice, a battlefield where two people decide to stand together. You think of her, of the moments that align with these signs, and you realize something. Love is not about perfection. It's about intention. And if she's shown you these signs, she's not just loving you, she's choosing you as her equal, her partner, her king. Machiavelli's voice fades, but the truth remains. You're not the same man you were when you sat down in this dim room. You see her differently now, and you see yourself differently too. Love, as he's shown you, is the ultimate power game, one where both players can win, if they play it right. The storm outside has quieted, and the candle's flame is steady now, casting a warm glow across the room. But the fire inside you? That's just beginning. If this journey through Machiavelli's wisdom has opened your eyes, if it's made you rethink what love means, then don't let it end here. Hit that subscribe button and join the thousands of others who are diving deeper into the truth that shape our lives. Drop a like if you felt the power of these words and share your thoughts in the comments. What's the one sign that hit you the hardest? Let's keep this conversation going. And if you want more insights like this, more strategies to navigate the battlefield of love and life, click that bell icon so you never miss a video. The game is on, and you're just getting started.